Every so often, the owner of the horses opens up the fence to let them graze in here in the inner yard area. And that's what's going on today. The drive-in is gated, and she just puts a sign up there making sure everybody knows to close it when they come through so that the horses don't get out, and lets them hang out in here and graze with the cats and the chickens who are around here somewhere. One of them was just trying to get in my shop, so I'm not sure where they ran off to. Anyway, it's always so nice and quiet and peaceful. Birds chirping, cats meowing, horses grazing. I'm the noisiest thing in the area. Hi. Probably won't get close to me. I got nothing good to feed him. Or her. Checking out my truck. You checking out my truck? Okay, so I've got a visitor in my shop. Trying to work on the Jenny, but got this curious visitor here. He seems to want to eat my shirt. Yeah. And he's curious about everything in this place. It's not edible. None of it's edible. It's not edible. Oh, as long as I'm at it. So an update. The latest fitting I tried leaks like a sieve. So back to the drawing board. Trying to figure out a different way to do it. Have managed to get a few more hooks in the wall. And in case I didn't cover it in a previous video, I did go ahead and cut the hose, mount it on the barb on that regulator so I could use it, because it just seemed like the best solution. It would cost me 3 times as much for a regulator from another manufacturer. I can buy a hose for that later. Hey! Hey! No! He's trying to eat my screwdriver. You just eat anything, don't ya? Don't ya? Excuse me. Can I eat my screwdriver now? Oof. It's very friendly, but and my son and I managed to get a welding table together last, was it yesterday? I don't remember now. When we were out here, we got that together. I think that was yesterday. The decking's on the trailer. We saw that in a video earlier. Picked up a couple more shelf brackets. This is the remnant of shelf material from when I cut that one off to make that long shelf that I originally had the welder mounted on, which I'm just going to leave there to store more welding materials on. I was thinking about turning it sideways, but those brackets are too long and I would have to drill more holes in Ellis's wall. I don't want to do that right now any more than I need to. It's functional the way it is, but I am going to take that one and put it somewhere. I'm not exactly sure yet. I might move that magnet out here somewhere so it's closer to where I'm actually working. I don't know. I really want to get another toolbox so I have more storage for tools, because ending up with stuff scattered, stuff stored in those things which are falling apart, those old dressers. Bottoms are falling out of the drawers, and they're cheap crap. Some of them racked up in there, laying all over the place. So, but I need to get to work on doing a review of that. That's what I just don't want to do any welding right now. I have to close the door down so I don't blind those guys and the kitties. Everybody's out today, and I don't want to flash all the animals. But what was going on here was the hose on this thing is all rotten. So it's all got to be replaced. When I first got it running, I went ahead and filled the tank because it had a whole bunch of gas in my gas can, which is now empty. So when I wanted to test my fitting on this tank I had completely dry, obviously, because the fitting's at the very bottom. So I took my motorcycle temporary gas tank there and suspended it below the tank on that one. Drain tank gas out of the tank on that one into this, and then hooked that up there and started draining it in here, and immediately noticed a leak. So I'm just waiting for it to finish leaking what little it's got in there out. So there's very little in there, it's just dripping out. I got a rag underneath it to collect it, so I'm just waiting for that to finish draining out so I can pull it out. Okay, today was a day of failures. Let me open the door. No good progress on the tank. I have to rethink that completely. Managed to drain the gas out of this bike. Put it back in the gas can where it belongs, and it can be sealed up. Then commenced to goof around welding. Made a few discoveries. One, this table is thin and will warp very easily. Beat it back in place with a hammer. So if you let it get it all warm, it will warp all out of shape. The holder works good for holding oxyacetylene and stick. I haven't tried it actually with the MIG, but the stinger and stuff and the torch will go in there. Goofed around with this piece. Oxyacetylene on this side. Let's see. Can you see my finger? Okay. Oxyacetylene on this side from here to here. And then I switched to actual welding rod from there to there. This side was just coat hanger. This side was welding rod. But it really just kind of looks like crap. And this side was a really, really bad stick job. So it just was not wetting in. It's too damn cold for that 60-13. Just couldn't get it to wet in. I don't know. Maybe I was going too fast. Maybe, I don't know. But it sucked. And let's see, what else? Really, that's about it. Just pretty much failed at everything I tried today, so. And yet again, it's about dinner time, so time to pack it up and go home. Good night, YouTube. The thing today is I made a new friend. Huh? Yeah. Who's a good boy? Huh? You're a good boy. Pretty. Very friendly. Yes, I know. Okay, I gotta go back here. I gotta lock up the shop.